Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise this afternoon to honor the life of one of a truly great sports legend here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Charles Chuck Bednarik, who unfortunately left us exactly 1 year ago at the age of 89 today. As many of you know, Mr. Bednarik was a Hall of Fame center and linebacker with the Philadelphia Eagles. He played a franchise record 14 seasons from 1949 to 1962 and helped the team win 2 NFL championships in 1949 and 1960. To the chagrin of many Eagles fans, including myself, the Philadelphia Eagles have still not won a championship since that time. Concrete Charlie, as he was known, was a devastating tackler and the last full-time two-way player in the NFL, a 60-minute man. His skills were on full display before a nationally televised audience in the 1960 title game against the Green Bay Packers, when he played nearly every minute on both offense and defense. Then at the end of the game, as running back Jim Taylor headed for the end zone, Mr. Bednarik preserved the victory by tackling Taylor and staying on top of him as the clock ran out. Mr. Bednarik had another famous tackle during the 1960 season when he stopped Frank Gifford of the New York Giants, who took 18 months to recover from the ferocious hit. When asked about it sometime later, Concrete Charlie said, "It's like the New York press wanted me to apologize for hitting Gifford. They came to me after the game and said, 'Did you know Frank is hurt?' I said, 'I didn't know, but it was a clean shot, and that's part of the game.'" They carried Frank off in a stretcher, but I was in another world. I was busy celebrating the win, and so did Frank. That's why we're in the Hall of Fame. You don't hear him whining about it, he says. I hit him with a clean shot, and that's the truth. He goes on to say, "I sent him a basket of flowers, and I sent a letter to Frank Gifford in the hospital. I told him I'd pray for him. I'm a good Catholic, but I'm also a football player. When I was on the field, I knocked the hell out of people, but that's the name of the game." Charles Philip Bednarik was born on May 1st, 1925 in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. After playing high school football, he joined the United States Army Air Corps and flew 30 bombing missions over Europe in World War II as a gunner on a B-24 Liberator. Mr. Bednarik earned the Air Medal with 4 oak leaf clusters and 5 battle stars for his courageous military service. When he returned home to the Lehigh Valley, Mr. Bednarik decided to get an education. He played college football at the University of Pennsylvania and was a 2-time All-American. He also earned the Maxwell Award as the nation's most outstanding college player. Mr. Bednarik went on to be the first overall pick in the 1948 NFL Draft by the Philadelphia Eagles. His number 60 is one of only 9 numbers to be retired by the Philadelphia Eagles. Mr. Bednarik is survived by his wife of 67 years, Emma, and their 5 daughters, Charlene, Donna, Carol, Pam, and Jackie. We are honored that all of them are here to join us today, along with his other family members. Unfortunately, his wife was not able to join us today. I would now ask that Donna, Charlene, and his granddaughter Jennifer, who are seated to the left of the rostrum, and the rest of the family in the back of the chamber, to please rise and accept our sincere condolences on the passing of a great Pennsylvanian and Philadelphia Eagles icon whose life we are celebrating today. In addition to being an outstanding football player, Mr. Bednarik was a wonderful family man who loved and appreciated the people of the Lehigh Valley. Mr. Bednarik spent the last 35 years of his life in Coopersburg. As he once put in an interview, "I never forgot my roots and my friends, and I wanted to be back home with them." Mr. Speaker, I ask that all members join me in honoring Chuck Bednarik by voting in support of House Resolution 740. Mr. Speaker, I would like to thank all members for honoring Chuck Bednarik today. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Simmons. Those in favor will be voting aye. Those opposed, nay. Members will proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? The clerk will record the vote. The resolution is unanimously adopted. Thank you very much.